Hello, Racing Novice here, aka me, myself and I Racing. Really gotta change the name to that, I think, because I'm really the loneliest YouTuber here. Got that zero subscribers still, I think, probably. Still the one viewer though, so that's nice. And I know it's not me, because I don't watch them, but so that's nice. Let's see, we're on Laguna seca, the GT3 AMG. Really a nice car. We got no setup here. And again, that's my biggest weakness, I think. Just the setup. Race time 15 minutes. Traction. I usually like to go the traction off because I feel like, yes, it's a bit more prone to sliding. Gotta be faster, I see. Gonna actually keep those alignment a bit more, drivetrain. We want that brake bias down. That's cool with the door. So we're gonna start from almost way back because I didn't have the time to qualify. So let's see how this goes. I haven't really had the time to set in the laps as well on my free time, so I don't really know how this car is on this track. What is going on here? That's crazy. That's my bad, for sure. Mayhem in turn 1. Managing to squeeze through. Let's see. We actually stayed alive. That's crazy. Let's see. We are already on P12, so that's good. So I didn't really have time to fix the setup, as you saw. So we're almost driving this thing just stock raw. I'm gonna change a bit on the brake bias, but I think that actually may have been enough. But I think the stock setup here is pretty good actually. Just pure chaos on Assetto Corsa sometimes. You never know what you're gonna get in this Logos. Sometimes it's less crazy good drivers. Just really want the rotation inside this corner, as I remember from iRacing. Then bring it back up. That's P5 in 1 lap. I think that's a record, actually. Really missed that corner. Got a bit too happy there. Let's see. Okay, so may should have been a bit more aggressive on the rear aero, but I didn't have the time to really change it. So we're just gonna be happy with anything we can bring back home here. Let's see. I like the pops on the MG when you downshift and let off the throttle. You can really hear the pop up. Just missed the entire corner. Way too early on the brakes. Seem to lose my concentration here a bit. That's close. That guy's definitely going to try to dive bomb, try to drive a bit. And I ended up drive bombing him actually, but we made it. Did not know my hood went that far out. I thought I was going to make that. has a GT3 as well. Yeah. So he's coming through either way. Need to be careful with those rear tires so I don't cook them. Still got 10 minutes to go. I have no idea if I have enough fuel as well, actually, when I think of it. Let's just watch that. That's 25 liters. I think I started off with 30. I think that's the stock amount. Yeah, that rear right tire. Oh my god. Rear right tire really getting the shit bit out of it. I seem like I'm all over the place today. So. Like I said, I was just thrown into this race without no preparation at all. Just try to give this guy the space because I really don't have anything to put up. The tires are getting cooked. Just see if we can hold on. Maybe faster or something. If we're faster, then we overtake. That's how it goes. It actually seems like we are, so that may have been a mistake to let that guy through. Sometimes you can gain just if someone's faster than you and they're behind, just let them through. You're just gonna lose a lot of time trying to defend and drive aggressive against them. I know that's not really the racing driver's set of mind, but let's see if we may be able to catch him. Yeah, just a mistake. That really cost him that. Let's just try to make it stick. Start to brake a bit earlier in that corner, it seems like. Still need to watch those tires. They seem to really want to overheat fast. That's a bit too aggressive on the downshift. We have a new McLaren behind us now. Did the other guy crash? I didn't see. Okay, so the tires are really starting to act up. Oh my god. Big mistake. That cost us a lot. Those are GT2 cars, so just that I'm fighting with them is a really good sign, really. It's P6, okay. Let's see if we can manage to keep the inside here. Just block this guy, just be a bit early on the brakes so we make the corner. Yeah, I would say that's good defending, but of course lose a bit of time to the guy in front. The tires are really starting to get slippery now for some reason. But it doesn't really seem to get away, so I'm pretty sure those are GT2 cars, right? I don't really know if the Ferraris have a GT3, so I always get them mixed up, but it's really hard cornering there. Super managed to really catch this guy. It seems like we're a bit faster actually. Not much, but maybe his tires are getting cooked as well. Because I know a lot of these guys driving super softs. That's really hard on the tires. Just gotta be a bit more careful. Try to be a bit more smoother. You get a feel for that rotation. That's the key. Mega pops from the exhaust. It's a lovely sound. And it's so much better from the race cars than, you know, the BMWs in the streets that just have the easy use program to just pop every time they let off the throttle. Pa 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 pa. Just you can hear it's like programmed in, you know. It's really not that authentic. Because it's the same like pattern every time. It's the same tone and everything, always the same amount of pops. You can hear it just, that's just not how it sounds, you know? When they get that classic BMW tune. Not to hate on BMWs, some of them sound great, but to get up to P4. I don't know how that happened. Let's see, this is always a really difficult time on the track when you catch the back markers, because the back markers are always so unpredictable. Just missed the gear there as well. It doesn't help. You see, they just drive crazy, you know, it's so dangerous. Just really have to concentrate. Try to not get taken out mid-race. I don't know if he just got a blue flag and was really kind, or... Yeah, I knew that was coming. That's why I got quiet. Seems like the Ferrari got stuck in traffic. Managed to catch up. Let's see if this guy also gets the blue flag and lets me through. It seemed like it. Actually kind of in the competition on the podium here, it seems like, because the Ferrari guy is actually not getting away that quickly. So one mistake from him, that may be enough. Let's see. Mistake from me as well. Put the final nail in that coffin. Take it easy through especially these corners. They seem to be getting away now, so I think that's it. I think that's P4. That's the best we can do today, I think. Unless it really spins out and does a huge mistake. We'll see. Otherwise, a pretty good race. Few incidents, a few mistakes. Ironically, did one just as I was saying. Losing my speech here. Let's see. Doesn't help when you just finish like 9 hours of work and you come home and you sit down and do this. You know, when you're already exhausted and concentration levels are maybe not at the best. Not trying to excuse my bad driving here, but you know, I don't really do this for a living, as you can tell, both from my driving and my YouTube channel. So, see, it seems like we're gonna have to do 2 more laps, so a lot can still happen. Don't know who this guy is. Probably not the top 3 guys. Although his driving doesn't seem too bad. Ah, he got the blue flag, I guess. Guy almost took me out, actually. Let's see. Trying to be really careful here now, just to finish this race. I feel like a P4 in this car is actually pretty good, considering it's also against the, I think the 911s as well actually, and the Ferrari GT2s. So P4 is actually really competitive. And I think on this track I'm quite competitive on the pace. Maybe not with the big guys, but that's actually race over right there. Okay, thought we were gonna do 1 more lap, but let's see if we can get. Okay, let's see the time, the damage, 26, the fastest. Okay, so I'm quick mathing it, 2.7 seconds. Am I right? And my fastest lap was. What was my fastest lap? 26.2. Which lap was that? 26.0, I mean. So that's actually lap 6. Okay. And we have, yeah. So that's actually a pretty good race. So I'm happy with that. So I think I'm actually gonna save. If we just put the fuel ratio. That actually kind of nailed it. So I'm just gonna save this right here as Laguna seca. Alright, seca GT3 AMG. So that seems to be a good setup for now. So I'm just gonna save it. Might tweak it for later, of course, because I didn't really get to do a lot about it, so it's really just almost a stock setup. But yeah, good race.